what is one message you have for the kids?
Well, for the kids, enjoy life. Appreciate it if you've got two parents who love you. And make sure you research thoroughly anything you're going to put in your body. So if you think some drug looks cool, read up on it. Some drugs are cool, but they're not the ones that are commonly available. Like I would recommend, when I say kids, I mean teenagers 16 and over.
Yeah.
If you're going to experiment, try magic mushrooms. Nothing bad's going to happen to you on magic mushrooms. Try LSD. Nothing bad will happen to you on LSD. Try marijuana. Avoid things where the advertising is bad. And when I say bad advertising, if you see some crackhead in the corner sucking on a pipe, looking all scabby and poor, that's bad advertising. You know, if you see most people doing that kind of drug, doing self-destructive things, and stay well away from that drug. Same with all the ones. If 1,000 people died of fentanyl this year, that advertising says stay the fuck away from anything that's like fentanyl. And for that matter, don't take street drugs. Don't take shit given to you at parties by strangers. That's crazy talk. You know, it could be highly toxic. It could mix terribly with what you've done. Research the drugs you want to take and make sure you get them from only the best sources. Pay good money. You know, really good drugs are worth paying extra money for, and you should do that, and you should do them sparingly so that the experience is profound. I used to do mushrooms about once every 5 years, LSD about once every 5 years, DMT I haven't done for about 15 years. MDMA you should do like once a year. You know, so when kids say, oh, I'm taking ecstasy every weekend at raves and parties, that's way the fuck too much. You're gonna crash. Anything you do in excess has a crash to it. It's true with cocaine, DMT. You take too much, you start to fuck up your life, right? And never do any drugs that fuck up your life. They should be making life more fun, you should be more successful, you should be better at your work, right? I mean, the drugs that we take for granted that are not really useful are coffee. Coffee's not really that useful. People think it wakes them up in the morning. Biting an apple would do the same thing as coffee, right? And it would give you the same energy high, but people are addicted to coffee. Now it's relatively harmless. It gives you hypertension, some bowel disorders. You know, it can rot away at your intestines and stuff like that. But you know, that's 30, 40 years of use. That's why I'm not so down on people that smoke cigarettes. Yeah, cigarettes will kill you, but they'll kill you in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. Alcohol can kill you today, right? If you get in with a bunch of friends and drive around while you're drunk, you have a high risk of killing yourself and everybody in that car. And just like if you drink alcohol, you're killing yourself a little bit each time you drink it. And if you do it to excess, you can do some really stupid things that will kill you. At least smoking cigarettes is bad for you. It causes respiratory ailments, empathy, lots of negative things. But at least you're not going to die for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You're going to die tomorrow, like you could from alcohol or a dangerous drug. So, you know, you need to assess the potential benefits, and you can read up about that. A good site to find out what drugs are like is Erowid.com, EROWID, Erowid.com. It shows you real world experiences from people who've done all these different, any drug you're curious about, it will tell you what people experienced. And that's what I did. Any drug I've ever taken, I researched thoroughly first to find out what I could expect, what really good stuff was like, how much to take, under what circumstances to take it, you know, whether I needed someone to keep an eye on me while I'm doing it, et cetera, et cetera. And I never, ever have experimented with drugs at parties and big public settings. I've always got it from known sources and under a controlled circumstance, like a quiet room or a nice forest or a beach somewhere, that kind of environment where, you know, you're in pretty nice surroundings to feel good about with what you're doing.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you
you're
so
welcome.
much.